Christopher Ard, which do you think is the biggest reason why Mandalorian Season 3 has been so underwhelming? Undoing the plot from the first two seasons with Grogu, or lack of direction with the plot? I think the reason that it's been underwhelming, specifically, I believe, is the second one, that they don't have a strong plot. But I think some of that also ties into this idea of undoing the plot from Season 2 with Grogu. And that writing issue is kind of the problem. That they keep doing things and then undoing it, or resolving it in an uninteresting manner. So the first episode of Season 3, they set up, there's these pirates, they set up IG-11, they set up Mando trying to regain his honor by bathing, we set up reclaiming Mandalore, and then it hasn't developed any of those in an interesting way. And you make this big point of, he has to do this big thing to regain his honor, and then it just kind of happens in the next episode. Like, there's no journey to get to it. And the reason that's all people complain that the show just has all these side quests is that instead of telling a story where there's a clear end goal, but to get to the end goal, our characters have to go through all these trials to work hard to achieve this thing, it feels like getting to the end goal is pretty easy. They just get distracted along the way. So, episode 2, we're already in Mandalore, and it's like, here, he just took a bath. It's fine. And, oh, we need to reclaim the planet? Oh, are there people there? No. They could just go back. So the idea of, like, reclaiming Mandalore. Am I supposed to think that's going to be difficult when there's nobody there? They just immediately, like, took the wind out of this whole thing. And then we thought there was going to be this big, gigantic tension surrounding the Darksaber. At the end of the season, it's like, oh, crap. She needs the Darksaber. Mando's got it. They're going to have to fight each other in order for her to get it. And that's not the way it plays out. It's just like the thing where there's interesting conflict. That's your best opportunity for drama right there. And they would, here you go. Wasted it. Wasted that interesting conflict. And so it's that. The idea of them reclaiming Mandalore on a show called The Mandalorian is interesting. That, like, when we heard, oh, is that where they're going next season? This is going to be cool. They put out the trailer, and you're seeing all these Mandalorians with jetpacks doing all this stuff. Like, oh, that's them trying to reclaim Mandalore. Like, no, that's them just on a side quest to rescue a saved kid. No, that's just them fighting off pirates. And was it like a week ago, the episode, they fight off the pirates, and then it's like, you can stay right over there without anyone bothering you. The season's about reclaiming Mandalore, and you just came up with this other sanctuary home that they can have. So it's just all these things that it's like, you're not, doesn't feel like we're building towards something. It doesn't feel like the tension is winding up. It just feels like all of these kind of scattershot stories. And the frustrating part is you look at this season and then you go, oh, the show's always kind of done this. This isn't actually new. It's always kind of done this, but it was fresh enough and new enough in season 1 that was like, oh, this is cool. And then season 2 had a target, and there were enough cameos that was like, oh, this is cool. And then this season, it's like, ooh, this is missing something. Something's not quite right here. And I think you need a clear objective, that what we're trying to do, and then interesting obstacles to get there. Not just side quests and rabbit trails and following random other characters. Like, you need conflicts that are interesting in our quest to achieve this goal. And they're taking way too long to even head in that direction. The whole first 2 seasons were about getting Grogu to a Jedi. And before season 3 even starts, they undid that. That doesn't feel like they had a big master plan. That feels like the higher-ups went, oh crap, Baby Yoda's too popular. You can't cut Baby Yoda from the show, so we'll undo that. And what has it been his purpose this season? Just like he literally is just tagging along, doing a couple cute things here and there, but there's no story for him. And there's all these weird moments where they're like throwing him and he's flipping and stuff, and it's like, did they really just throw him in the air and he jumped in the air, and it just looks very silly because he doesn't belong in the show. They had a story for him and it was resolved, and then they went, we can't miss that important piece. So I think it's a lot of different things, but it's certainly missing the magic. Most of these clips are pulled from my weekly Patreon live stream. Join at any level and you can join the chat and ask all the questions you want. That's for as little as $2 per month. For $5 per month, you can get your name on my end card. For $25 per month, you can have a monthly video chat with me. Link is in the description for more details, and keep talking movies and TV too much.